Restaurant Review.
All right, this week's restaurant review here in Parker, Colorado was Burgers, Brews, and Bourbon. This is approximately at Jordan and Lincoln Road. It's a relatively new establishment. We couldn't get out of the manager quite how new because he didn't remember if they were open 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but it was something like that. And I'm thinking if it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago and I was a manager of a new restaurant, I'd probably remember. He apparently did not.
No, he didn't.
You want me to kick it off with my meal? All right, first things first, I went with the Hangover Burger. So it is a decent sized patty on a nice brioche roll with some bacon and an egg over easy, cheese. I thought the burger was fantastic. We did start with some onion rings. They call them their champagne onion rings. I thought the onion rings were really good as well. Much better than the sweet potato fries that I ordered with my burger. They were actually a letdown. But going in, I thought the environment was pretty nice. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was quiet. It's relatively new, and I don't think they have really a set destination point or group of people who are making that their destination point just yet. Service was pretty good, except when they confused our beers and gave me yours and gave you mine, and that was a little bit of a hiccup. The burger, I ordered medium because he was honest. I appreciated the server's honesty when he said they've been having a little bit of a difficult time getting the temperature of the burgers just right. So I ordered my medium. It definitely came out medium rare, which is what I really wanted. I just didn't want raw. So my burger was fantastic. It was delicious. Again, would absolutely enjoy that. Sharing this environment with a friend, yeah, probably especially in the summer. Would I take a date there? I have nothing against taking a date there. It's just so undefined right now that it would not be my first choice. So when we were talking with the manager, we did learn it is also owned by the same owners as Little Rishi's Pizza, which is just down the same shopping center at the corner there, which we've had a good experience at. And again, I would I go there with a friend? Yes. Would I take a date there? Most likely, yes. Overall, though, man, middle tier restaurant, not formal, not fast food. Value was pretty good. Definitely not as good as the Tailgate on a Monday night, but the value was pretty good. Man, overall, I think I'm giving it a 7.
I agree with you as far as like the ambiance or the atmosphere when you first, or the way it's set up. It was nothing special, but it was nothing that detracted from it. In fact, I thought it looked. We had been there before, but when it was previously like some Irish pub, and that place looked dark and dingy, and I don't know. This place actually looked kind of inviting inside. It's still, I mean, because it is new, it's still kind of clean. And I think you're right. I don't think you have like a set clientele there yet. So maybe it's too new to really judge that part of it. But so far I liked it as far as that goes. The waiter was pretty decent, minus the fact that he mixed up our beers, but he fixed it. So that was okay. So I had no problem with that either. The onion rings. Those were tasty. They were nice. They're like light and well battered and crispy enough. And the dipping sauce was decent. Not great, but decent. And the burger that I had was Craft Your Own Burger. So I got, with my burger, I did sourdough bread with bison meat. It did come out a little bit more pink than I would have liked, but that's fine. I don't mind eating like pretty pink.
Raw meat. Zombie man over here.
And then I got it with like Gouda cheese, bacon, avocado, and barbecue sauce. And I thought it actually turned out pretty well.
It looked good. Yours looked damn good.
Because it was a craft one where you made you build your own. It did come out a little bit pricier than like the standard ones that they have on their menu, but I thought it was worth the price because I thought it was a good burger. And sweet potato fries, not quite where I wanted them to be. And maybe it's because they're still new there. I have no idea, but like something about the sweet potato fries was still lacking. You know what I think would really like kick off those sweet potato fries, and I had this over at a place in Salt Lake, but they have like sweet potato tots, and they use like a cinnamon butter, and that is so killer. And now I think if they maybe like drizzle a little bit of like cinnamon butter on the sweet potato fries, that'd kick it up a whole other notch.
I agree, absolutely. But the other thing is like sweet potato waffle fries aren't the good cut for me for sweet potato fries. I want just a fry or a tot. You mentioned the tots, delish.
So the food there, I would give it an 8. I thought the food was good. The price value, maybe I think if you go just something off the standard menu, it might be better than build your own because you get a little crazy there. Then the wait staff, I'll give him a 7. And then the manager kind of put me off a little bit.
Agreed.
And really just seemed like maybe he might have been like tweaked out on some yayo or whatever. But he didn't seem like he was like fully there. So overall, I'm going to give it a 7.5. But it has room to be better, but it also has room to drop just because it's so new.
We hope you enjoyed this evening's episode of Scotch Hour. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have not done so already, please become a patron member, with memberships starting as low as $1 a month. Thank you, and hopefully you have a wonderful evening.